Thank you very much, Tyrell. And once again with me in Studio 5, I do have Tumi Mokobe. And we're also going to be chatting a bit more about small claims court matters. Now, of course, this insert is proudly brought to you with the compliments of Neumann van Rooyen attorneys. Tumi, again, thank you very much for joining us in studio.
Thank you very much for having me here.
So, Tumi, tell us a bit more. What is the purpose of a small claims court?
The purpose of a small claims court is to resolve matters, civil disputes in a much quicker way and financially effective. And also, it's an informal procedure. And it's easier of resolving certain civil disputes that involves amounts of up to 20,000. Meaning that the small claims only has jurisdiction from 1 rand till 20,000, but above 20,000, then you'll have to approach the district court.
All right, now what is the procedure of instituting a civil case in a small claims court?
First off, a person who wants to institute a civil claim in the small claims can go to the clerks of the court. There is a clerk, I know at the Welcome Court there is a clerk who precisely deals with small claims matters. And then you go with the address and the person's names that you want to institute a civil claim against. And a letter of demand will be sent to the person who is owing you money. 14 days will thereafter be given for him or her to settle the claim. And if the person owing you the money has not paid within that 14 days, you go back to the small claims. That's procedurally speaking now.
Okay.
You go back with a letter of demand and any contractual agreement which is in writing, if you have one in writing. However, if it's a verbal agreement, then you just state it like that in your summons. And also any proof, whether it's a post slip or any other document that proves that the letter of demand was handed to the person. And the clerk of the court will prepare a summons which will force the person, the defendant in this instance, to come to court with a set court date.
So now, Tumi, what happens if there is a failure to comply to this?
When there's a failure to comply, usually how it happens is that the matter will be referred by a civil extract to the district court, meaning that it will go a step further, whereas the district court has that jurisdiction to issue your warrant of executions and so forth.
Now, do you need an attorney when it comes to the small claims court?
No, legally speaking, you do not need a lawyer or an attorney to represent you at small claims court. Actually, legal representation in that regard is not allowed at all at small claims court. It's only when it goes to the district court that you are actually allowed to have an attorney at your side. People conduct their own cases without legal representation when it comes to small claims court because it's a very informal procedure. So it's not like the district court or the regional court or the high court and so forth where your attorney will be speaking on your behalf. It will be your version against the defendant's version, basically.
All right. Now, which language can be used during these matters?
In small claims court, you request whichever language that you want the proceedings to be conducted in. All official languages of South Africa is allowed to be used in the small claims court. If you want an interpreter of Xhosa, it will be made available and so forth.
All right. Now, Tumi, who may institute a claim?
In terms of Section 7 of the Act, only a natural person may institute an action as a plaintiff, and both a natural or juristic person may become a party to an action as a defendant, meaning that you can sue an institution if the institution is a defendant. But however, an institution cannot approach the small claims court when it comes to matters below 20,000. Then unfortunately for them, they'll have to go to an attorney in order to commence with the proceedings.
All right, Tumi, thank you so much again for joining us in studio. We're looking forward to having you next time.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much for having me here.
So there you have it. Of course, this insert was brought to you with the compliments of Neumann van Rooyen. Remember to visit nvrlaw.co.za for more information. Tyrell, back to you in Studio 3.